What's up, everybody? Hello, YouTube. I struggled with today's topic a little bit. I really, for some reason, I've been on a rent kick. But that requires a little bit of a longer video, I think. I really enjoy Rent, but I'll talk about that later. If you're looking for a lighthearted comedy show that's on a limited, I think it's on a limited run, you should go check out Miracle Workers. It stars a whole litany of different people. You'll know Steve Buscemi and you'll know Daniel Radcliffe. You might know some of the others. I didn't. And I don't. I'm bad with names. But this is a little bit of a different take on heaven. I don't think that hell exists in this world, but I don't know. But Steve Buscemi is God, and he kind of runs Earth. He doesn't run everything. I learned in the second to last episode. He just rules over Earth. He's God there. Kind of a simple God. I wouldn't call him stupid, but he has people who do things for him that seem very menial. Opening things and showing him how to work microwaves and bullshit like that. I'm guessing it comes across more like these are human things and earthly things, and that's why he needs help rather than Steve Buscemi just being stupid. But the whole premise of the show is that God had kind of turned away from the earth because it made him sad. It made him sad to think that there was wars and famine, and he wanted in the episode I just watched, which is the season before the season finale. I'm sorry, the episode before the season finale. You learn that he gave people free will in order for him to have the least amount of interaction and influence on the earth as possible. And so he decided that we just weren't worth saving anymore, and so he decided to blow up the earth. During all of this, one of the people who has died previously and has been doing a different job for a really long time wants a promotion. And so she gets promoted to the miracle worker, where Daniel Radcliffe is. And they handle all of the miracles that humans are asking for of God. And Daniel Radcliffe at this point has kind of decided to take the easy miracles, the ones that he perceives won't they won't change things drastically. Like in one of the early episodes, somebody asked to find a glove. They pray to God that they'll find their missing glove, which is funny. Once it is found, he robs a bank. But those are the kind of, Daniel Radcliffe, doing his little thing on his computer, he uncovers the glove because it's been buried by leaves, and the guy finds it. But those are the kind of miracles that up to this point Daniel Radcliffe's character in this world, in this miracle department, has been doing. And the new girl decides she wants to do something bigger, and she's the one who accidentally ultimately makes God decide that he wants to blow up the earth because it needs to be changed, it needs to be purged. A lot of things have gone wrong. But once that happens, she ultimately realizes that obviously nobody wants the earth to be destroyed. So they make a bet with God, because he loves to make bets for some reason, that they can make two people fall in love and kiss before this 7-day period where the earth will blow up. And that's kind of where we're at right now. I haven't finished the season yet. I got one more episode. It's kind of going. I think it was a week, and then the next season was like 6 days, and then it was this and that, and I got to 1 day, and then the season finale is 1 hour until blow up time. In the episode before the season finale, the one that I just watched, God, this is how I know that he doesn't rule over anything other than Earth. God goes to see his family because throughout the whole episode, the whole season, God has looked for other things that he's going to do beyond once the Earth blows up. And his big idea after Earth was a restaurant called the Lazy Susan, where there's chefs and food in the middle, and then you're on a Lazy Susan river going around the restaurant, and you have this claw mechanism that looks awful, and you grab food as you kind of go by in the circle. And so he wanted to pitch this idea to his parents, who need to give him the funds to do this venture. But beyond that, you learn that he's got two siblings that are both above average. He's kind of the black sheep. One of them says that there hasn't been war on his planet for another million years, and one of them runs a perfect world. So there's a lot of high level smart people in his family, and so they kind of allow him to have his own little space without pushing him too much. But because they've derided him and because they've made fun of him for Earth, for the weird animals that are giraffes and things like that, he comes to find out at the end of the episode, he gets a little bit more self-esteem in him. So he finally gets a little bit of mojo back and says, you know what? To hell with you guys. I created something. I think it's beautiful. It's weird. So what? Who cares? These people will find their way eventually. So now he doesn't want to blow up the world. And he's only got an hour and a half, I believe, until that happens. So he comes down to the medical department where Daniel Radcliffe and two others are, now trying to fix this whole situation so the Earth doesn't blow up. And that's kind of where that episode ends and leads into the season finale again, which I have not watched yet. It's cool. It's a funny, lighthearted show. You get to see a few different departments. I think Daniel Radcliffe, before he moved into the medical department, was watching over granules of dirt on the Earth, I believe is what his department was. You get to see a department that runs your internal organs. You get to see a department that creates snowflakes, which was really hilarious. There's a lot of cool ideas about how Earth oversees and makes the world function. And it's funny. It's like I said, it's lighthearted. It's not super religious by any stretch of the imagination, and it makes fun of itself. I love Steve Buscemi. He kind of has these weird things where he can be somebody who can kill you, or he can be somebody who is hilarious. And in this series, in this TV show, he plays a funny god, a very, without trying to be funny, he seems stupid without being stupid. I don't know how else to put it, but it's funny. And a lot of people kind of have to baby him through the process. So if you're looking for a lighthearted comedy, it's only 30 minutes long, I think 45 minutes. It's not super long, and there's only like 10 episodes, so it goes by rather quick because it is a limited series. I don't know if there's gonna be season 2 or any of that kind of stuff yet, but check it out. It's called Miracle Workers. Hope you enjoy it. Otherwise, you can hit us up at outsidethelongbox@gmail.com. Leave us a voicemail at 970-573-6148. Hit us up at facebook.com/thinkingoutsidethelongbox, Instagram and Twitter @outsidelongbox. Go check it out. Miracle Workers. Have a great day, guys.